While studies indicate that exploratory activities for geothermal energy in Soufriere will have minimal environmental impact, noise and water issues may pose problems for community members. The government, along with stakeholders, has drafted the Environmental and Social Impact Assessment (ESIA) and Environmental and Social Management Plan (ESMP) for public review. The assessment and plan document the effects of well drilling and testing, propose mitigation measures, and ensure that sites are preserved.
So we found that the impacts would not be substantial. It's a short-term temporary project. The drilling at each site would last about 3 months. And during that time period, there will be some noise that's going to be generated, but we've included in there mitigation measures for things like sound walls to address concerns from the community about noise impacts. We've included measures in there for things to address water quality impacts and make sure that any drilling effluent is contained to the site and properly handled. And we've addressed things like restoration of the sites to make sure that at the end of the construction, at the end of the drilling period, that the sites are reclaimed and retained to their previous conditions so that they will be revegetated and will not create some sort of landslide or other hazard in the community.
Residents have also expressed concern about another potential overflow of the well during drilling.
Yeah, I hope the public will become more aware and informed about the drilling process and geothermal testing process. I know that in the past there was a blowout at the well that was drilled in Soufriere many years ago, and that created a lot of public concern. So we will talk about that specifically. We do have mitigation measures in the ESIA to avoid the blowout. It's something that's very rare in geothermal drilling, and we've included mitigation measures to help avoid that, but also include contingency for if there is such a thing. How do we evacuate people safely to make sure that it is contained and that no one has any exposure to hydrogen sulfide during such an event? So those things are included in the document. We will be addressing them in the unlikely scenarios as well as just the everyday scenarios of there will be people coming in and constructing roads and constructing a well pad and then drilling those wells as well.
Panorama Environmental Inc., an organization that provides environmental planning, analysis, and regulatory permitting services, is helping the authorities complete the ESIA and ESMP. Panorama met with governmental agencies on Monday and will meet with residents over the course of the week. Feedback will inform the final ESIA and ESMP.
The impacts will not be substantial, and with the consultation, what we're hoping to get out of it is just comments, any additional feedback to make sure that we didn't miss anything. We want to make sure that the ESIA and ESMP are complete. After we get the comments, we will prepare a final document. So this is a draft. It's an opportunity for us to get feedback. It's an opportunity for the community to let us know if they have any concerns that maybe we missed in the draft, to make sure that when we get to the final, we have fully addressed everything and there is adequate mitigation to address the community's concerns.
Drilling and exploratory activities for geothermal energy will occur in Forcejac, Belvedere, Belle Plaine, and Saltibus. The testing period is set to last 3 months. Geothermal energy is heat generated within the earth and is a renewable source that humans can harvest for use. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.